In this video, I want to compare the different sizes of the Quill flags. Not the wings, but the flags. And so I have 5 different sizes of Quill flags here that I want to show you the difference between. So first let me introduce you to the different ones. Here we have, this is called the Mini. And this is about 21 inches by 21 inches. It actually comes with a thicker quill in it. It is intentionally made for children, and I actually have a video uploaded of a 14-month-old friend of mine using his, and he just loves it. He just gets all excited with it. So these are great for kids. The next size up from that, by the way, with these, you can buy singles or a pair, so you can get it either way with these. The next size up is the 35-inch petites. All the rest of the flag sizes come in pairs. You don't get singles, so you get a pair. And this one is 35 inches along the quill, and it hangs down just a little over 40 inches. And so even though it's called the petites, it's not a small flag. It's a medium-sized flag. It has a great movement to it. It's very lightweight. This size actually works with older children or youth. So like I have a 7-year-old friend at church, and this was the perfect size for her. The regular size 35 was a little too long for her to handle, but this size she could do wonderfully with. This is great for small spaces. It's very light and easy to use. So this is the, and again, so you can see the difference between the mini size and the 35 petites. That's the difference in the 2 sizes there. And then the next size up is the 35-inch, which is 35 inches across, and it's a little over 50 inches long. And so these, again, they just move beautifully because they're nice and long, and so you just get a lot of silk here, and it gives a very full feel. And so just love these. And let me show you the difference between this one and the 35 petite, because I want you to be able to see what the difference in size is. So it's about a 10-inch difference. You can tell, because you can see through the silk, you can see that the weight of the 35 versus the petite is actually pulling the quill down a little bit, so you get a little more drape on that one. They're all flexible, so in motion they're all going to bend, but the fabric will naturally pull more on some of the ones that have a little bit more fabric. And so the quill will sag a little bit more, which looks really pretty when you're just kind of holding it out and not necessarily having it in motion. Anyway, and the next size up is the 45-inch. Sorry, I'm trying to juggle all 5 at once. And so this is the 45-inch. And so the 45-inch is 45 inches along the quill, and again, this one is a little over 50 inches long, so it's actually the same length as the 35-inch. It's just longer along the quill. And so this has a lot of fabric, and so it gives an awesome, just very full appearance when you're using it. It has the most drape along the quill, so I want you to see this in comparison with the 35-inch. Sorry, I'm trying to get them even on where they're starting my hand. So you can tell that the 45-inch really does drape considerably more along the quill because of the extra fabric. It's amazing how much heavier the 45-inch one feels. Now heavier, it's not heavy. These are quills, they're very light. I'm holding 2 in one hand. It's very easy. So, but it's amazing that how much air it catches, how much more air the 45-inch catches than the 35. So if your arms start getting tired with a pair of 45, switch to a 35 or a 35 petite. And so that's what I do when I'm in worship, is I just switch back and forth between the flags, or I'll put both flags in one hand or the other hand to give one arm a rest. But anyhow, as you can see, they're the same length, and but they move beautifully together. All right, let's see. And then finally, last size that we have here is the 45-inch round. And as you'll see, it's 45 inches along the quill, so it's the same length along the quill as the 45-inch was, except with this one, it's got that rounded edge, so it's a quarter circle. So this is like a half of a wing, if that makes sense. And it's fun because when you're using 2 of these together, it really does give kind of that wing-like appearance, except that these are a much more manageable size if you feel a little bit overwhelmed by the full-size wings, or even the altered wings, because these don't have as much tail, because you're going, you know, it's running along the flag, and so it doesn't have as much tail hanging that you're having to worry about getting caught. So nothing is getting caught on my arm when I do this. If you look at the wing video, you'll see that sometimes you have to be mindful that you're getting enough air so you don't get the tail stuck on your arm. In any case, these are beautiful. The rounded edge just has a fantastic flutter when it's in motion. They move really beautifully. And again, you can use them with first of all, let me just show you with the 45-inch. You can see, again, because there's more fabric on the 45-inch, that the drape is a little heavier on the quill. But you can actually use these together. I actually uploaded a video using them together, and it just gives a very full feel. And so you really can stack, you know, or layer the different quills. I'm actually going to upload another video later showing the 45-inch with a 35 petite and show you how that looks layered as well. Anyway, so hopefully that tells you a little bit about the differences between the various sizes. Just kind of wanted to let you see the comparisons, that you can know which one is right for you of the different sizes, and there is so many different choices, and all of them more wonderful than the next. So happy worshiping, and let us know if you have any questions. God bless you.